It's crazy. This is magic, absolute magic.
Think of the things that I'll do to you, do to you. You got me high, higher than the mountaintop. You got me flying tonight.
Hey guys, welcome to the studio, welcome to the harbor. Today is a very exciting day. Two tasks. First of all, upstairs, the A studio, further constructing the new perfect studio for me. I can't wait to finish it and share it with you, but this might actually take quite a while still. And second, maybe even more exciting, probably the coolest, most unique, most futuristic piece of analog gear I ever got. It's so amazing, it's hard to describe, so let's maybe start with the unboxing. Just as a quick disclaimer, I know I'm gear addicted, and in the last couple of days my gear addiction was extreme, so I promised this right here for now the last piece of gear. So let's fully enjoy it. Wow. This is by far the most amazing unboxing experience ever. I love the box. I love, like, there's a smell. There is a smell in that box. That's how I love to be treated as a customer. This is just fun. Like, everything should be boxed like this. And that's not even the exciting part about this piece of equipment. It gets even wilder. A lot wilder. Let me show you. So in here we got rings to protect your gear when it's in your rack from scratches. Stuff that just heavily triggers my gear addiction to keep everything nice and clean. The quick start guide and the full user manual. Power connection and then the unit itself. This one right here by Tigler, a German company making compressors, EQ, summing devices, and a lot more analog gear. It's their newest, brand new cream. And there was already a cream, but this one is the new version, the RC version. I'll show you what this actually means. But first, let me set this one up. And while I'm setting it up, enjoy a little bit of gear pour.
Think of the things that I'll do to you, things that I'll do to you.
Setting it up, very easy, straightforward. 2 XLR in, 2 out, it's a stereo device. Up here, the EQ, a Pultec styled EQ. I tested it a little bit. There will be a full review and like a full description and full test and listening examples in a couple of weeks once I got used to it and actually used it on productions. I want to make sure if I talk about sound quality that I know what I'm talking about. First impressions, very positive as expected. At the bottom we got the compressor, there's a sidechain filter, we got a bypass of course. Then right here you can actually flip EQ and compression. So if you want to have first compression, first EQing, both is possible. A lot of people always debate it. This one right here is meant for your buses, drum buses, vocal bus, maybe it's a mastering compressor. You put it at the end of your chain to give your song a little bit of sparkle, color, compression, tightness, like the last EQing bits, raising the top frequencies, maybe lowering some in the bottom end. But the special thing, I mean, I got my computer set up here for a reason. The special thing is there is a plugin, and that's why you need an Ethernet connection on the back. You put it either directly in your computer or through your router in your network. And then with that plugin, it detects this device, the IP address of it. It has an IP address. And you can then just like move the plugin. It will actually move the knob. Like those are motorized knobs. All of them. Every single setting on this device can be controlled with a plugin in your DAW. It can also be controlled in a browser. You could even control it from another computer. This is crazy. Like I mean, just like, look at this. Turn it in here. I could also turn this one right here. I don't have to touch it. And now you might ask why. Is that a gimmick? I don't think so. For me personally, that's the future. I love the sound of analog gear. I mean, it's debatable if it's necessary, if it improves your song. That's something for another video. But I've never heard someone say analog sounds worse. And most people don't like analog because it's expensive. That's something we can't change because it's a physical thing you actually buy. But with motorized faders, a plugin, you get presets. You get 100% full recall. So you can like just open up Logic, have the plugin in there, and it just sets all of these for you as you left them before. You can switch between projects, between songs. If you're a mastering engineer, you're way faster. If you have a revision, you just open it up, bounce it out again, send it back again. You don't have to have these crazy recall sheets. And no matter what you do, you will never get it 100% right. With this unit, it's actually possible. That's like the main reason this will be a big piece, a big part of the new studio upstairs. So if you're interested in this crazy machine, by the way, if you turn over here a knob, it turns it in the plugin. And if I turn it in the plugin really quick, it takes a little bit of time because those are knobs. They need to be moved. It takes a little while. But internally, the sound is directly already there. It's just a button that lags a little behind. So you can actually automate this thing. You can draw in automations in your DAW and like fully control it, recall it. It's crazy. If you're interested to find out more about it, I'll link it down below in the description. This one right here is brand new. I got some connections, so I got it a couple of days earlier. You can like pre-order it if you're interested. There is also the older version without the RC. If you want to go full classic and still have the same sound, it's a little less expensive. So far, I'm having a lot of fun with it. This right here is the future. I hope all analog gear will have 100% recall and presets. This will make it so much more versatile to actually use in your setup. I gotta say, like, it's so satisfying. It's like a dream I never had being reality. I love it. Absolutely love it. Even like the buttons for the sidechain low cut and the bypass. It's crazy. This is magic. Absolute magic. Speaking about magic, let's check really quick the progress on the big upstairs studio. Getting somewhere. The corner right there, all done, all in place. That's like the final version of it. I will now continue building more of these. Fill the entire room with absorbers, and then hopefully next week start with the ceiling, all absorbing. And in here, all of the equipment you've seen so far will be here in this place. It will be like geared towards mixing, mastering, and using a lot of analog stuff. So if you're interested to follow along how I built this entire studio, don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow, no more gear addiction. Satisfied for now. Tomorrow it's fully back to further constructing the studio.
Higher than the mountaintop.